Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the truly Bedrock survival server. And yes, we are back at the mall in today's video. And yes, a lot has happened since the last video. Now, in the last video, I actually recorded quite a lot of more clips than made it in the video. Some of them were of Dadcraft's treasure hunt challenge, which unfortunately, yeah, I'm not going to be able to continue from now on. So here are a few clips of me carrying on the challenge, but I will let you know right now I never actually finished it. The other bit of good news is Dadcraft has been in touch and told me that I'm not an idiot and that I'm just blind. So I guess we should go and find that next clue. Okay, we are coming through Jessie B's portal as we speak. And hopefully on the other side, if we look down underneath the portal... Now, Dadcraft was very kind and told me pretty much where it was. He said it's right down below, near the water, there is a white shulker box. So, let's check how blind we were being. Oh, there it is, look. There it is. It's right there. Jeez, now I feel silly. Now I feel very silly. Good hiding place, Mr. Dadcraft. Good job. Excellent. Well, I'm pretty much sure I've failed this competition already because... I couldn't even find that clue. Next one, I need to keep my eyes open a little bit, don't you think? Where there was once only grey, red now dominates. Like a place from below, what danger awaits? Go down the staircase, around and around. Look for the clue when you first reach the ground. Well, that, to me, sounds very much like Slack's base and his big basalt staircase. Okay, so here at Slack's base, the winding staircase that goes down and down is the basalt one, which is around... I can only ever find it from the outside for some reason. This base is so huge, it's ridiculous. Here it is. This thing. Go down the staircase, around and around. Look for the clue when you first reach the ground. When you first reach the ground. Now, technically this is ground. And technically that is ground as well, but I don't think he would have put it in Slack's mushroom farm. And technically I'm not at the bottom of the stairs, I'm actually below the stairs. So maybe we should go up onto the staircase and when you first reach the ground. I mean, that's the ground, this is the ground. I mean, this is the ground? Do I have to keep going along here? Along this bridge until I reach the ground, I guess? Maybe down here? Is this the ground? Oh, these clues are tricky. Not very specific. See, the problem with clues like this for someone like me that is permanently second guessing themselves is that first of all, obviously you've got to make sure you're at the right location, which you can, there's no guarantee that I'm in the right base. And then when the clue's not specific as to where the shulker box actually might be, I'm more like running around not really looking because I'm thinking, am I in the right area? Am I at the right base? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Should I be at someone else's base? So I think if I was to do something like this, I would probably make either the base that it's supposed to be at a tricky, like a riddle, or make the bit at the other end tricky and not both. Because otherwise I think we're just, you know, you're asking for trouble, really, aren't you? I mean, when you first touch the ground, go round and around when you first touch the ground. Okay, so I've got a few more clues from Dadcraft again. He said it is at the bottom of the staircase, but he wasn't standing on the ground when he wrote the poem, so I don't get... He said he needed it to rhyme with around, but... So when you first meet... Oh, it's there. Ah, it's right there. I've literally been stood next to it all this time. I'm so useless. In the place we all started, the tower is above them all. Don't say a word, you must say nothing at all. Up in the sky where the metal golems are made, look for the clue. Higher still, don't be afraid. Okay, so an iron farm, high up in the sky. The place we started, a tower. Oh, so this is Silence One Chunk Tower, I think this is. Back at Chunk Town, I'm pretty sure I can already see it. I think it's probably supposed to be out of render distance, but I'm convinced it is that up there. Oh, what's this? What's that? What's a groove? There's a groove. Of course there's a groove ahead up there. Why wouldn't there be? What's this? The hoggling head as well. Looks like someone's had fun flinging heads up in the air. But here it is. Here's the clue. I found it easily, all on my own without any help from Dadcraft. I've just got to land on the thing now, which is not easy for a fox like me. There we go. Clue number 5. Amazing. There be pirates here and they sail the land, not the sea, with crazy gas noises in the biggest chest on TB. A vast ye landlubbers, lots of clay, but not many leaves. Look for the clue where the gas blast away the trees. Well, that is going to be Zloy's base, isn't it? Where he's got the gas blaster, which I believe is not far away at all. There's the biggest treasure chest ever, and look at that thing. Look at that thing. Zloy has been busy. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely ridiculous. I absolutely love it. A gas blasting chamber. Here we go. So it should hopefully be around here somewhere then. Now, I've not been over to this, and I don't know how dangerous that is, so I don't want to cause any problems with the ghasts. So I guess I'm going to be looking for a shulker box that blends in with the surroundings in this area. Now, there's the trees over there. It says where the gas blast away the trees. I don't think it's going to be inside. Well, there's the shulker box with the clues. It's right. It says it's the gas blaster. I know it's in the area, but geez, that's quite a radius away and down this little hole. That was mean, Dadcraft. That was really mean place to put that clue. I spent ages looking for that. A fake cliff rises high in the air, concealing secrets below. A beautiful town. But there are many things left to show. Facial hair of rock. The smell of pickles fill your nose. Look for the clue where the diamond tree grows. Where a diamond tree grows. It was at this point in the scavenger hunt I realised that I was going to have to stop doing this, and the reason being I was getting quite frustrated about how much time it was taking, considering I'm really short on time at the minute to make videos, and I've had to cut down what content I can actually make because of other projects. Now, I spent an absolutely ridiculous amount of time looking for it at Zloy's base, the same at Jesse B's, and I went to Mr. Beardstone's space and spent nearly 45 minutes wandering around and never found it. So I just decided at this point that I can't continue. There's just too much of a time sink for me to put in looking for these shulker boxes. And what was really frustrating, after doing this, I then watched Mr. Beardstone's scavenger hunt video of him doing it, and the shulker boxes were in such ridiculous places. No offence to Mr. Dadcraft for putting on the show, but man, I would never have found them in a million years. It was way too hard for me. So if you are interested in finding out where the rest of them are and where all of the shulker boxes were and how mean Dadcraft is, then make sure you watch Mr. Beardstone's scavenger hunt video, because yeah, I think we all ended up cheating and asking Dadcraft for help, but I gave up. I can't do it. It's too hard. So I've decided to focus on where my heart lies, and currently that is on this mall. And since the last video, you may notice more work has taken place. We have done a live stream and started to terraform around the area, including adding a few basic natural oak trees, as well as some grass, some more paths, a bit of wall, and also the roads and the car park, which we've used mainly andesite and diorite, and we've used a similar pattern to what Mr. Beardstone has used over at his build, with a view to linking up these roads as some sort of a mountain pathway at some point in the future as it winds around here. I think that'll look absolutely fantastic. Anyway, none of those things are important right now. What is important is we start getting some of these shops filled in, so I suppose I need to go home, figure out what we're going to be selling, and start building them. So I've come down to my storage room to look at what I got in order to work out what I can sell, but it occurs to me that the things I'm likely to be selling don't actually exist in this storage area, because this is a storage area for just my main general building materials and not the stuff that I'm farming. So I need to go to my farms and look at what stuff I've got to sell, I guess. The first big farm I built on the server this season is the fish farm, which produces both fish and bones and ink sacs as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So those are three things that we can add to our shops. And after a misfire with our first gold farm Slacken, I built this iron farm, which obviously provides iron as well as fish and bones as well, because the fish spawn in it. So that's another thing that we can add to our shops. After that, I built a blaze farm over here in the nether, which I've never actually been back to and we never actually made a path to, and I've never actually spent a great deal of time actually using it, but I could certainly AFK here for a couple of hours and generate a few more things for yet another shop. However, it is a little bit slow. It is a little bit slow. We definitely need a looting sword for that one. Following on from that, Slack and I then built our Guardian farm, which produces an absolutely ridiculous amount of Guardian type drops and fish. It also produces fish, which we are currently putting through a sorting system that gets rid of the fish, but we could keep the fish, although at this point I don't think we need any more fish. And the next farm I made is actually over at my base, and that is this fungus farm, which uses bone meal and a shift in floor in order to create lots and lots of the warped and crimson funguses, which we could sell. And following on from that farm, Slack and I then built our Nether Fortress farm, which produces blazes and withers, which gives us an awful lot of wither skeleton skulls, as well as coal, bones, and blaze rods. If we check out what's in these chests, you can see we've got quite a lot of stuff. Oh, and arrows as well. So there's more items we can sell. And I really shouldn't forget about our piglin bartering farm that we made earlier on with Paul, which provides all of these items. However, these items rely on the item that we're going to be going to next. And that, of course, is the gold farm, which does work surprisingly well, although this does require iron and flint because it is a ticking portal gold farm. But iron and flint are relatively easy to come by. And this produces a lot of tridents. No, it doesn't produce tridents at all. It produces a lot of piglin heads. And it produces a reasonable amount of gold as well. And rotten flesh. Although at the moment the rotten flesh is all being dispensed out into this. But we could turn those dispensers off and collect it for another shop. And from gold to concrete. As I look over the edge and see my 32 chunk long concrete making facility. Yep, that is something else we could definitely add to our shop, would be different colors of concrete. Now, this does obviously rely on us having quite a lot of sand and gravel, which I do have quite a lot of, but I wouldn't be looking to sell this in bulk because it requires quite a lot of effort gathering all of those things and then producing it. So we'll put concrete shop in. We probably won't look to sell a lot of it. We've then, of course, got our raid farm, which produces an incredible range of different items. Let's go and check those out. We've got emeralds, obviously, as well as lots and lots of different types of mob heads. We've got arrows coming out of the wazoo, mate. We've got gunpowder, redstone, glowstone. We've got spider's eyes, glass bottles, and sticks. And not to mention all of this other junk that's in there. There's so many different items in here. It's unbelievable. And then we come to the industrial area, which produces cactus, sugarcane, bamboo, kelp. Let's not mention the carrots. And then on top of that, we've also got all of the passive drops and mob drops from the hostile mobs as well from the area above, which all leads conveniently into this storage system below and produces an awful lot of materials. Now, there's not quite so much of the raw food coming through this as much as the mob drops, at least. The passive farm's a little bit slow, but the mob drops is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, the rotten fresh is full, the bones are nearly getting full, the string isn't too bad. Gunpowder, I use a lot of this, but we've still got absolutely tons of it. We've got arrows, we've got all the witch drops as well, which, yeah, to be honest with you, don't get very many of those compared to the raid farm, which produces more. But these will add together and, you know, give us more stock. We also get a few ender pearls from this system, but not many. And some raid banners as well, which we could add in. And then we've obviously got our kelp and bamboo and things like that. So there's a whole bunch more items that we can add to our shops. And then last but not least, my last farm is the ice farm that Slack and I built together that obviously produces ice. And it's a very fast and pretty efficient farm as well. The idea being that you're on soul sand with a lot of speed. Basically, you can just run along this thing and gather many, many ice very, very quickly, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that's another item we can add to our shop. Now, I know I've already got an ice shop and I've already got shops for certain other items as well, but this mall is going to sell it all. Which is why I'm going to be calling it the All Mall. This is All Hall. Yeah, well, I can't do an M in the space ball. It's okay. All Hall works as well. The All Hall. It's supposed to be All Mall. We'll do a bigger sign at some time in the future that has a proper M instead of a H. But yeah, at the moment, it's the All Hall, but it will be the All Mall. And I know what you're thinking. Speaking of All Mall, see, Sly has just turned up. And if you're wondering why that makes me laugh, it's because it's not, intended competition or anything. But Sly has obviously clearly got the All Store, which sells many items. But unfortunately, the All Store doesn't have the convenience and the quantity of items that the All Mall provides. Here at the All Store, the future of commerce, there are many things to be buying. There are books, there are brick blocks, there are shroom lights, there is gravel and sand, and there are obviously things like wood and stone and basalt, many, many, many items. But you can see some of these things are not particularly well stocked, and also the system itself, whilst incredibly clever and genius in the way that the redstone works, it is slow and it takes an awfully long time, and the prices are a little bit confusing. 1 diamond for 64 plus 32. So you've got to do maths, because you can buy a stack and a half for 1 diamond, but obviously because of the way Minecraft works, these things are presented in stacks. So you would take out a stack and a half and then put a diamond in over here. It just gets complicated, and there's absolutely no reason why money wouldn't start going missing, a little bit like with Mr. Beardstone's shop. So basically, the difference here is convenience. Everything sold in this mall is going to be available for 1 diamond, and all you do is take the item out that you want and you put your diamond in place. Now, those stacks could be as 32s, there could be 16s, there could be 8s, there could be just 1, but everything is going to be hello, Zloy, 1 diamond. And the difference is, Zloy has got 15 different items for sale. Without even looking at the variants like concrete powder and wet concrete, I've got 39 different items just from those farms alone. So by the time we've crafted things like rockets and kelp blocks and scaffolding and all the other variants of things, there's no reason why we couldn't have 50 plus different items in here, which is crazy. Okay, so I've just been explaining to Zloy about the fact that it's called the All Mall. I think he's taking it quite badly. All fall. What? All Paul? Right, okay. He's nicked me wool. He's fiddled with me sign and nicked me wool. Pack it in, Zloy. I've got shops to fill up. And now, a jarring cut to the past where Slack Lizard and I had a meeting. Yes, meetings are good.
Hi, Foxy.
Hello, Mr. Lizard.
I've got a predicament.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. You see, I've been over here working on my island, and I just did the math the other day. I've covered this thing almost 4 times now.
Yeah.
It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. You must be running out of
dirt. Yes. I've pretty much run out of dirt today, Foxy.
You've run out of dirt, you say? I'm just looking around in my chest in my house. Do you know what? I thought I had lots of dirt, but unfortunately, it appears it's all gone. All gone. But I do have some emergency dirt that I would be able to. I've got a little bit of emergency dirt that I might be able to let go under certain circumstances, potentially involving the transactions of many diamonds or certain things. Or other gifts?
You've got mini dirts, or
No.
gifts.
So, not many at all. I've only got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shulker boxes is all slack, or 14. No, 14 shulker boxes.
So what kind of value? What kind of value do you place on all that dirt that's not valuable at all?
Well, I sold 9 shulker boxes of grass or dirt previously to Jessie B. And she gave me a diamond block for each one. Now, I'm not saying that's how much you need to give, because that's quite an extortionate amount of money. 9 diamonds for one full shulker box of dirt. But I take 8.5 diamonds for each one. What do you propose?
Diamonds.
We could always do some bartering.
Well, what would you relate that to in mini blocks?
Now you're speaking my language, Mr. Lizard. Now you are turning over the page onto the correct channel, and we are approaching Business Avenue here on the satellite navigation system. Where are your mini blocks? I'll bring the dirt. Well, you fetch your mini blocks. How many sugar boxes would you like?
I'm gonna need at least probably 7 or 8 to at least finish the current project at hand.
Okay, I'll bring 8 with me.
Okay.
And I'll meet you in an undisclosed location, which is probably going to be your base, and have a flick through your mini blocks. Okay.
You know what? I genuinely love these things, but I can't never think of no uses for these things. While you, on the other hand, use them like crazy, don't you?
A bit, yes.
A bit.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Is that it?
What?
Well, I thought you'd have more slack. Okay.
Well, you see, I haven't been focused on the trader much here lately.
Yes, clearly, Mr. Lizard. Right, what I'm going to do, if you would like to pop an empty shulker box on the floor somewhere, I'll take the ones out of there that I like, and then you can tell me if I can have them or not. Okay.
Okay. All right. So here's an empty shulker box over here.
Okay. So,
Someone's got a glint in his eyes. I'm just saying.
The went on for quite some time. You tell me. Oh, I can't fit them all in there. Let me take that polish. There you go. You tell me which ones of those I can have for my 8 stacks of or 8 shulker boxes worth of dirt, please.
Take the box.
Really?
Yep.
The whole box?
Yep.
Okay. You don't need to tell me twice. Yes. Oh, wait, so put more in it now.
You're wishing you'd really filled that box to the brim, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't leave any spaces, did I? No, I didn't.
All trades are final. Just saying.
Pleasure doing business with you, Mr.
Pleasure doing business. Yeah, I need a lot of dirt. Have you seen the most recent changes?
No, I've not been on for a little while. I've been hiding again.
Okay. All right. Come up here.
Looks the same to me. It's like, just looks the same.
Well, you gotta come outside.
How am I on fire?
Because my base has Foxy detection systems. I mean,
clearly. Make sure I'm not spying on yours and Dadgrass next. Ooh.
You like the overhangs that I've done on it now?
Oof. Foxy, don't let me start another big project on my base.
I do want to say thank you for the dirt. I greatly appreciate it. I've got many uses out of it, and I'm going to get many uses out of it to begin with, even more. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy the mini blocks, sir.
You're welcome, and thank you for all of those mini blocks. Mr. Lizard, yes. I'm not sure if you're aware, and I don't know if this is a good time to bring it up, but in the shopping area, I may have built something that is a shop that isn't just for me and you. And in fact, there is 42 shops I've built that are not for me and you.
You built something without me.
But, Mr. Lizard...
You built something without me.
Potentially. Could just come over to the shopping area with me just for a minute, Slack. Just for a minute so I can explain. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's an accident.
Okay. Well, let me drop all this stuff off
and
I'll meet you over
mall.
There. A mall?
What? No. Definitely not. Mr. Lizard.
This throws me off, this new change. Hi, where are you? Oh, hi.
Follow me. If you come along this path here,
It's a nice path.
Yeah, it's lovely. I didn't make it. And then you look over the edge of the cliff here. You'll notice something has sprouted out of the dirt.
That's more than sprouted. That's a very big build, Foxy.
Yes. I just threw it together accidentally one day. I just slipped my shulker box broke and all of these blocks fell out of it and created the shopping mall. Anyway,
I thought we were gonna build a ship eventually.
Yes. Well, the thing is, right? I've got all of these shops, but I don't actually have 42 things worth of things to put in all of the shops. So I was wondering
how many blocks are in the game?
If you would like to maybe take a couple of these, come up the elevator, Slack. That's it. No, yeah, there you go.
Fancy.
If you'd maybe like to take a couple of these shops, as you're my friend, you know, and I feel like I've gone behind your back a little bit this time. Perhaps you'd like to take up the storefronts for your own like wares and products. There is only one caveat. Yeah. Everything in this mall, there's no books, no instructions, no gimmicks or redstone. It's just replace whatever you take out of each of the chests or barrels or whatever it is you're holding your items in with 1 diamond. Okay? So there's no, oh, this is 2 diamonds or that's 3 diamonds or this is 1.5 diamonds and you've got to buy 2 of them to make it make sense. It's just everything is 1 diamond. Whatever quantity you stack in, whatever receptacle you put them in, it's 1 diamond. That's it. It's the diamond mall.
So if I sold steaks, it'd be $1 diamond a stack.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or you could sell half a stack for $1 diamond. Whatever. That's the whole point of it. Is there's no instructions. It's easy. People can come in, they walk in one end, right? And when they walk out the other end, they've got no diamonds left because they've spent it all because it's such a convenient and easy way to spend them. And and me and potentially you are going to be very, very rich. Yeah.
No catch.
No catch.
All right. Well, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, because I just built a new shop over there just the other day. I didn't even know this was over here. Huh? What?
You've done what? Another one?
No.
With Dadcraft.
No. Just
on your own?
Just me.
Without me. It better not be a dye shop, Slack. If you've been over to that little island and built a dye farm that we said we were going to do, like on day 1, show me this shop.
It's not a dye shop. I haven't got the dye shop.
It's a flower shop, isn't it, Slack? You've been over to that island, haven't you, without me, and built a flower farm without me, haven't you? Again.
No,
I just offered you space in my mall for free, and this is how you repay me. With a shop you built previously to make you the offer that I didn't know about.
Oh, look.
And you made money.
It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Look. 1 diamond. That's not going to hurt our friendship. 1 diamond.
I want half of that diamond, Slack. You owe me half of that diamond.
Speaking of which, let me go check my other shop real quick.
What? Another joint?
Nothing. Everything's fine. No, nothing.
You've been fiddling with this shop as well.
No, nothing's going on over. See, look, nothing's changed. No, everything's fine.
You moved the totems. You took my shulker boxes.
What?
Right, that's it.
I don't know
out.
What you're talking. Foxy, where you going?
No,
let's check the diamond.
Check it to see if anyone's actually bought any rockets lately. Last time I looked at it, there was a stack of rockets in it.
7. Oh no, this is where the dye shop is. Somebody else opened the dye shop.
Where? There's a dye shop?
I mean, by the railroad track over here.
You've opened a dye shop as well?
Not me.
Whose is this shop then?
Dad Crafts.
Oh, really? How convenient. How convenient. You happen to be selling flowers of all the different colours and Dadcraft just happens to have opened a dye shop at the same time.
And we both happen to build them on the same night.
How convenient.
With no coordination.
Get out of it, coordination.
I built a dye.
So you're telling me he's not using your flowers for those dyes?
No, he's not. He's genuinely not. We both genuinely built these on the same night.
Wow. How convenient. How convenient. Right. I see.
It is. It's the truth, Foxy. I swear.
Yes.
It's
The truth is It seems like a very loose truth to me, Slack. Very loose.
I don't have a pickle farm. I don't have a cactus farm. It's true. I swear, Foxy, it's true.
And that, my beepity beeps and boopity boops, is all I've got time for in today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one when we start putting those shops together.